Perfectionism. You wait for the right time or the perfect plan. I have heard people talk about this thing of, I'm working on myself, or I'm doing this. I just want to make sure everything is in order. Do we not know there's no such thing as the right time? There's no such thing as the right time. And let me just break that down for you a little bit. And when I say it's no such thing as the right time, I don't mean that timing, doesn't play a big part in things. But if you constantly wait for things to always be perfect, you will never have what it is that you aspire for. Think about this. There are people that I know that waited until they were 30 to 40, like mid 30s to late 40s to have a baby. Because they said that they were waiting for the right time. They was waiting to have the most money and blah, blah. And then they have these babies and they still are like, it's the same thing. Like, I should have had this kid at 25. Because it's not always about the right time. It's not always about planning. It's about you just understanding that nothing is ever going to be perfect. And if you have a child, if you want to have a child and you have a good partner to have that child with, have a child. Because it's no perfect time to have a child if you're constantly waiting, because something always is going to come up. Perfectionism also can be, in relationships where someone isn't ready to do their part in a relationship because they feel like their finances might not be 100%, right? They might be still dealing with their own trauma, and they're like, okay, well, I'm just going to do everything else but work on myself because I know I'm not ready. And so what ends up happening is that people will get into half relationships, or they'll just be dating when they should really be going and getting the work, dealing with the things that's in them, so that they don't feel like they got to find the perfect wife or the perfect husband. If you go to therapy and start working on yourself, then you won't even feel like you got to be perfect in order to have a relationship. Once you know what those things are that you got to work on, you'll start working on them and towards them. So therefore, the perfectionism mindset will start to slowly go away, and you will understand that you don't have to be perfect in order to be in a healthy, happy relationship, right?